Revelation 1574. From the 19th of August 1940. The end justifies the means. You load a great responsibility on yourselves, which you cause the fellow human being to act contrary to the Christian teaching and try to enforce this by coercive measures. Because now not these, but you yourselves meet the punishment, which you have caused such. The person who is forced is not powerful of his will and therefore cannot be held responsible. But you, who have subjugated this will, must bear the consequences and atone for your wrong. The actual deed is then not condemned as the author of such a deed. So you must not believe that you may cause the fellow human being to do an evil deed with impunity, without being called to account for it yourselves. And it will now be understandable to you that an injustice cannot be approved because it is supposed to bring some benefit. That therefore the principle the end justifies the means is never recognized by God, but such a view is completely erroneous. Every bad work can have only bad successes, thus never from a bad deed any advantage for humans arise, which benefits them spiritually. Earthly benefits, though sometimes undeniable, will never ever find God's approbation or His blessing. Consequently, all those who derive the benefit from a bad deed must also take upon themselves the consequences of the bad deed. They must bear the greatest suffering if they want to right the wrong for which they are to blame. For no guilt can remain unatoned, and it is far better to atone for a guilt while still on earth than to take it over into the hereafter and there have to endure torments that wipe out that guilt. What is under this principle? The end justifies the means. What has emerged as an alleged advantage from such an action, will also never be blessed or bring spiritual benefit to man. Because God does not approve of measures which contradict the commandment of charity and seemingly want to have sprouted from a noble disposition, but in reality clearly betray the work of the adversary. And the person responsible for it as well as all those who approve of his plan will be called to justification, since it is the greatest injustice before God. Amen.